welcome everybody. Merry Christmas to you. It's
Not quite Christmas.
not
yet.
quite Christmas,
No.
but it's December in 2025, and Blue Collar and Scholar Whiskey Taste Buds are back again for our 12 Drams of Christmas. So for
Should we
those,
apologize now?
yeah, it could get a little crazy over the next couple of days,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of fun, and I hope you guys have enjoyed past years, and I think you guys will really enjoy this year as well. So the way it works is for those of you that have purchased kits, you all have your little 1 ounce bottles of mystery drams, and
With numbers on.
with numbers on,
Yeah.
hopefully,
Yeah.
and hopefully, so hopefully you've hung them on your tree or wherever you like to display them for your Christmas decorations. And then every day, starting today, we're going to reveal one whiskey leading up to Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
The reason why we don't do Christmas Day is we figured nobody wants to be huddled around watching YouTube on Christmas Day. So this is our little spin on things.
We are doing Christmas Eve, though.
We are doing Christmas Eve, yeah. In fact, this year is going to be even more special. One of the days coming up soon, we'll make sure you guys know well in advance. And Christmas Eve, we're also going to be doing a Zoom call for the members that bought kits, so we can enjoy the drams together live on a Zoom call as well, which would be a lot of fun. But for those of you that can't join us in the Zoom call, we're still going to do the video, so you can watch the video as well.
Sounds good.
So so the first...
You know, we kind of look like a couple of guys from Sneaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders.
Oh, Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders?
Right.
I don't think there's any razor blades in my hat, though.
No, not certainly not in either. We're giving this a try, a new hat addition to 12 Drams of Christmas. You know, I was looking at mine the other day, and I noticed this. It has this herringbone. Do you know anything about herringbone? Where that name came from?
Gets stuck in your throat.
Possibly. Well, you know, out of curiosity, being one of those guys that tends to have to look everything up, I discovered that the herringbone actually is essentially a skeletal structure from the herring fish.
Yeah, so me working in at a rock quarry in the mines, I'm on the mine rescue team, and when we're packaging someone for transport that's been in an accident or whatever, they go into a basket, and the way you tie them in is called a herringbone tie-in. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
It's been around for at least a couple thousand years. Even the Romans used herringbone for their roads,
There you go.
and of course, it's used in weaving, or at least in this particular weaving, and it's basically what they call the broken twill weave. There you go.
I'm using it to cover up my unruly hat hair.
Mine's not exactly hat hair, but we'll leave it at that.
Lack of hair?
Lack of hair. Yeah, unruly lack of hair. Yes, perfect.
There you go.
Okay,
So
what do we got?
we're gonna try and keep these videos to a smaller time frame because
One other thing. Speaking of weaves, I'm wearing my Harris tweed vest, and as you know,
But Greg, they don't make Harris tweed vests.
no, they don't. They don't. When I was working full time, I had a jacket with sleeves, and now that I'm only working part time, I don't need the sleeves, and so
There you go.
Wendy made it into a vest, and it's.
Perfect.
I love it.
Repurposed Harris tweed.
Yeah, even when we were in Scotland recently, people kind of commented on it.
Nice. Yeah, it's a great idea because you used to be able to find a lot of Harris tweed jackets in thrift stores and stuff like that.
No, they're
but
now
not so
in
much
Wendy's
anymore.
studio.
Now they're all in my mom's studio.
She has about 150 of them.
And all of a sudden they became more valuable again. But so moving right along, like I said, we're going to try and keep the videos shorter as we have in the past, mainly for people's attention spans, but also because we have to do a lot of them. So, so anyway,
What a night.
the first one, we've got our Christmas tree in the background here.
Yeah, all lit up.
Yeah. And we've already poured our drams.
Yeah.
And so we'll show you what it looks like in the glass. Yep, looks like whiskey.
Does it look like yours that you got? Your number one?
Yeah, this is day number 1.
Yeah.
December 13th.
December 13th.
Now I poured this a little while ago, so it's been sitting in the glass for a while, and I recommend that, especially with big whiskeys like this one, I'm getting lots of butterscotch, vanilla, honey sweetness.
It's got a beautiful softness
Yeah.
to the nose. And there is a bit of chocolate bar. Can't tell you which chocolate bar.
Maybe Maltesers.
Yes, yeah, very much.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Yeah. Cheers.
Oh my God, it's made the hair in the back of my neck stand up.
And the back of your throat too.
There too.
If you have hair back there. Herringbones.
Well, that's right. It's hair. It's my herringbone.
Yeah, so it's definitely a high alcohol content whiskey, but the flavors are amazing. Very strong. I'm super happy with this whiskey, and I can't wait to share with you guys what it is. Some of you may already know, or might have a pretty good idea of what it is.
I don't think so.
No, but we just couldn't. We're so proud of this whiskey. We just couldn't not put it in the 12 Drams.
Yeah.
And the reveal is our Blue Collar and Scholar cask purchase. This is a single cask purchase from Shelter Point Distillery, cask 828, and it's bottled at 62.3% alcohol. You can see on the back of the bottle here, we even have our Blue Collar and Scholar Whiskey Club logo on there, and
signatures.
some signatures, which makes the bottles worth even more. And so about this cask and this whiskey.
Tell us.
Many years ago.
About the time we started doing 12 Drams of Christmas?
About the same time we started doing 12 Drams of Christmas, which was about 8 years ago. This cask was distilled on September 14th, 2017. About 3 years later, I decided to organize a cask purchase with the Whiskey Club. And good friends at Shelter Point gave us a couple options, and one of them was a whiskey that was already 3 years old, which was pretty special because otherwise we would have had to have waited 3 more years for this. So to be able to purchase a cask purchase of already 3-year-old whiskey was pretty cool. Again, it was cask number 828. It was ex Buffalo Trace bourbon cask, and it spent its entire life in that cask. I visited it once a year to sort of keep an eye on things, and there was some stuff that was happening at Shelter Point at some point in the history there, and I was a little concerned about how things were going with our casks.
In 2022, they actually Patrick Evans, who was the owner, sold the majority ownership to Chris Nelson, and while he continued the farming operation part of it. So that was a change that led to a bit of uncertainty, but certainly under Chris's tutelage or ownership, it's proven to be very
they continue to make good whiskey, and a lot of the whiskey that you're drinking now when you buy a bottle of Shelter Point whiskey is distilled by our good friend Leon Webb and James as well, probably. But it's amazing whiskey, and like I said, we're super proud of this whiskey. If you weren't part of the cask share and you'd like to get a hand on the bottle, I'm sure somebody out there might be willing to part with a bottle for a special situation or something like that. So just maybe reach out to us and maybe we can connect you with the bottle.
Yep.
Distilled September 2017 and bottled October 27th of 2025. So just bottled recently.
Yeah.
So that's our first dram of the 12 Drams of Christmas, and it just gets better from here.
For those of you that aren't familiar with Shelter Point, yes, they are located just south of Campbell River on Vancouver Island.
Yeah.
One of the interesting things about Shelter Point recently is that they are now part of the Scotch Malt Whisky Society, or what some refer to as SMWS, which means that they are now being recognized internationally through the SMWS network of
Yeah, so SMWS actually went to the distillery and sampled a bunch of casks, and they purchased at least one, if not a few, I think,
Mm.
and then featured it in one of their outturns, which means they basically sold Shelter Point whiskey under the SMWS label, gave it a special SMWS code and everything, which is a first for Canadian whiskey, if I'm not
Very much
mistaken,
so. Yeah.
and pretty exciting. Another exciting thing for Shelter Point, being a BC craft distillery, is they've just recently broken into the LCBO market in Ontario.
Really?
Yeah, and so they're pretty excited about that because that's huge. They're gonna move a lot of bottles if they're distributing in Ontario as well. So good, congratulations to them for that as well.
Well, Ralphie, lookalikes,
Yeah.
Sláinte.
Hope you guys enjoy it, and we'll see you tomorrow.